Excuse me, madam, madam. I'm gonna fucking rob you if you keep walking away. I want to give you money. No, okay.
I'm gonna go to the Philippines and then I'm gonna end up in jail. Is what happened to Vitaly. Yo, welcome back to the Wacky Show. Today we're gonna be talking about Vitaly ZTV. I think that's what his name is. I missed the D in there, pause. Before we get into the synopsis of the mission, we gotta do the rundown. Vitaly ZTV, as it's correctly pronounced, was mainly a prank YouTuber for most of his life, on YouTube at least. And as of more recently, he's been more of an IRL streamer, where at one point he was beating up predators with Lil Pump, but you know, we don't talk about that. After his prank era, he moved on to IRL live streaming, where he could be a nuisance IRL. And it's just been downhill ever since. He's just been crashing out left, right, and center. I swear FouseyTube and Vitaly are damn near the same person, just a different copy. They're both old as fuck. They both think they're like the smartest person in the room at all times, and they both just do insanely ridiculous things for zero reason. Oh, and they're old too. They're really old and obviously juiced on something. I don't know if it's the Fortnite slurp juice or what. Boom, now that we got his lore out of the way, we can get into the wacky. But yeah, another case of a Twitch streamer. Well, actually he was streaming on Kick, because I'm pretty sure he got banned off of Twitch for all the wacky, insane stuff he be doing. Nonetheless though, he was streaming on Kick when he was in the Philippines, and he was just basically dicking around. And I'm not talking about the dicking around that me and Sushi do when we be playing the game. I'll just show you the type of dicking around he was doing in the Philippines.
Excuse me, madam. I'm gonna fucking rob you if you keep walking away. I want to give you money. No, okay. No. Okay, because you got a COVID mask, you liberal fuck. Go get your vaccine. Sir. No, yeah.
The something.
Shut up.
Yeah, just straight up assaulting an officer, depending on who you ask, and then threatening to rob a genuine old lady because she's not stopping to talk to you while you've got some wacky ass dude behind you recording. Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to talk to you either, Man Ray. But yeah, these two instances, along with everything else he's been doing in the Philippines, has pretty much just added up collectively. So much so to the point where the president of the Philippines decided to come out and make like a statement like type video about Vitaly basically just being an overall nuisance. I don't know why I said I meant N, but y'all know what I mean. Now see, normally I'd show the president talking or something like that to prove my point, but look, I'll just show you so you understand.
President Bongbong Marcos vows that his administration will not tolerate foreign vloggers who cause trouble and disrespect Filipinos merely for the sake of content. The president's statement came after the arrest of Russian vlogger Vitaly Zadorowetsky, who allegedly harassed Filipinos while filming in Bonifacio Global City in Taguig. In a vlog posted on the president's Facebook account on Monday, April 14, Marcos expresses disappointment over how vloggers who cause trouble, annoy, and disrespect others to gain followers have become a part of social media. President Marcos assures Filipinos that those who do such things in the country will not be able to continue to do it to Filipinos. While the president also highlights the kindness and respect inherent in Filipinos, he stresses that these values are being exploited.
Natural sa atin na matawanan lamang.
Yeah, I have no clue what he's saying, but I guarantee he's spitting facts. Also forgot to mention at some point he made his way into a kitchen and then started like tossing noodles around, or what looked to be noodles around, on like a stove.
Don't worry, brother. I got it.
Again, you know, excuse my lack of research, but as far as I'm concerned, Vitaly's never worked in the Philippines in a food restaurant, so there's one of two options. Bro got a job because he was gonna get arrested, or the more likely option, he just went in there on some bullshit and started terrorizing everybody. All I know is either way, he should not be doing what he's doing. And if he did get the job, because he not using proper etiquette, he don't even got gloves on.
Bro, why isn't he fucking arrested yet?
Well, damn, if you'd let me get there, I'd show you the clip of him literally being just that, arrested.
Yeah. Good evening. Okay, here's your Miranda rights. Okay,
Sir.
You know, the crazy part isn't even the fact that he got arrested in the Philippines. It's the fact that he's gotten arrested twice now in such a short duration. And the most recent crime almost worse than the last.
Oh fuck. Josh, what are you talking about? He didn't get arrested twice in the Philippines.
Is what I imagine some old ass boomer to say if he were to watch my video. But to address that, no, he got arrested a couple of years back because he was like yelling and shouting and trying to like fight some lady that was genuinely just going for a jog or something to that effect. If I can find it, which most likely I can because that was some crazy shit that happened. I'll put a little like screenshot up on, well, obviously the screen of the news article. But yeah, that in my opinion is probably the craziest thing. Actually, I quickly take that back. Telling an old lady you're gonna rob her if she doesn't stop and talk to you is actually some of the most wildest work I've ever heard. Some shit that the wild ones would come up with. Either them or the Sinister Six. Maybe even the baddest nigga ever, Del Flamingo. But to get back on track with him being arrested and all, he's been in Filipino jail. I think that's how you would say that. Nonetheless, he's in a jail in the Philippines and he's been there for quite some time now. Because I guess in the Philippines, their like justice system, like court dates and shit is just super backed up and they're just super slow and old and just do things slow. Kind of like Nintendo. So realistically, he could be apparently, supposedly through the grapevine I heard, he could be in jail for 2 to 5 years minimum apparently until he even gets like a full court date, or not court date, but like full sentencing where they give him the years and all types of shit. And if y'all know anything about the Philippines, their jail slash prison system is just atrocious. Just all types of bad stuff. Like the inmates get treated like shit. There's damn near no food. All types of bad. Gang members want to kill you. Oops, forgot we can't use that K word on YouTube. YouTube, sorry, that was yeah, flatline. My bad. Sorry, flatline. Nonetheless, though, the way the jails and prisons are set up in the Philippines is just not even arguably worse than the US. I can't speak for Japan or, you know, anywhere the fuck else because I only live in the US and I can barely speak for the US because I've never been in prison. I will also be happy to hear that Vitaly isn't having such a good time in prison as well. He's apparently going through withdrawals on his steroid, oh, I'm sorry, my bad, his supplements, my apologies, his supplements. If it's not the withdrawals from the supplements, we'll just call him that from now on, then it's withdrawal from some type of drug that he's been taking a lot. Apparently he got so bad to the point where his supporters, yeah, I know, right? He still has supporters after saying some wild shit like that to a random ass old lady. His supporters are just like, oh, I'll send him some food then. Again, I've never been to jail, but I'm almost positive you can't even do that in the American jail system. To double check myself just in case, but yeah, generally you're not allowed to bring prisoners food on any conditions, just about. I'm not sure why they thought this will work in the Philippines. And even if it did, I guarantee Vitaly is not going to fuck any of you. Try my absolute hardest to get some before and after pictures of Vitaly because he just looks so defeated afterwards. And like quite literally the worst has yet to come. Also at one point, if I'm not reading this wrong, the Philippines tried to basically like deport him to Russia, and Russia essentially just disowned him because if y'all didn't know, he's Russian, obviously. But yeah, they didn't want him back and then released like a statement on his behaviors. Along with that, the US was offered him back as well, but I guess they just didn't want him either, so now he's still stuck in the Philippines. So essentially his get out of jail free card was disintegrated in front of his very eyes. Straight up Thanos snapped out of existence. And like I said, with the way that the Philippines handle their like, you know, justice system and everything and, you know, court dates and all that, he'll be there for a fucking while, it seems. I remember how I was talking about the president of the Philippines and how I had no clue what he was saying, right? Bro's speech essentially boiled down to Vitaly is a bully and they're not going to stand for his nonsensical games any longer. Because like I said, he's been doing this shit for a while and the Philippines know that, especially the president. He made sure to say, oh, he's done this in other places before and he's been let off the hook. We're not going to go easy on him. Again, not word for word or bar for bar or anything, but that is essentially what he was saying. To top it off, he ended up admitting to all of this in front of like his lawyers and everything. So yeah, he's pretty much just cooked. I'm not sure what the play here is at this point. As of right now, he could be sentenced to 18 months in prison, and this isn't American prison, this isn't Russian prison, this is Philippine prison. So again, yeah, bro's pretty much just cooked. As always, I really just never will understand going to a foreign foreign country just to basically be disrespectful and then be like completely shocked and stunned and bewildered and flabbergasted when they decide to put the fucking gravity hammer down. We're all just some boneheaded ass shit, like I always say with these same fucking copy paste Johnny Mollies. Although in this case with Vitaly it's a bit different because he's been around way longer than Molly Man. But nonetheless, the same still goes. What is the purpose in going to a foreign country just to be a dickhead? I'll never get it. Other than that, I'm not about to waste any more of y'all's time. But I seen you laughing while you was eating your cookie. Can I have a cookie? No, damn. Anyway, since you was laughing and I seen you laughing, you might as well make that big red button and big gray button sub to the channel where you can stay up to date with the newest shit. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye. What's good? Welcome back to the special outro. I hope you enjoyed the video. I assume you did. So make to the special outro. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked the video, don't even think about disliking the video, bro. But yeah, if you want more me, more wacky, go to my twitch.tv/JoshVHS. I actually have been streaming as of recently. Sorry the streams are so late. It's just whenever I get around to them. As for the collab that'll be happening this week, we actually have it planned out. Everybody has free time and we can, you know, collab. Yay! But other than that, no real announcements other than Bladers. Thank you for your time and remember to let it rip.